Almost every car enthusiast in Italy has a connection to Fabbrica Italiana Automobili Torino, or Fiat. The car manufacturer is now Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, but still one of the biggest employers in Turin, Italy's automotive hub. Ugo Bolognesi rallies former colleagues to fight for their rights and thousands of other workers in the diminishing auto industry here. Fiat Chrysler has temporarily laid off more than half its workforce at this plant for what it calls modernization.
They work very little, and this is very serious. It is clearly the result of no longer having the Italian automotive industry. Rather, it's become a multinational company.
Fiat representatives have met unions and say more than $5 billion will be invested over 3 years and there will be a return to full employment. This factory was inaugurated in 1939. It has seen the height of Fiat's production. But since then, the company's headquarters have moved to the Netherlands. Its financial headquarters are now in London, and the bulk of Fiat Chrysler's production is done in Detroit. Once home to tens of thousands of workers, Turin's a shadow of its former production of 6,000 cars a day. Besides jobs, the once booming car industry changed Italian lifestyles. It made them modern and mobile. But that's all in the past.
It's very difficult to imagine a future for the Italian automotive industry because in 20 years, the number of workers and the number of cars manufactured has reduced tremendously.
Italy's so-called Motor Valley still produces fewer but bigger price tag cars, such as Maserati, Alfa Romeo, Ferrari and Lamborghini. And some entrepreneurs are using it despite Italy's skyrocketing public debt and recession fears. This family-owned business, which used to make seatbelts for passenger cars in bulk, is now a niche manufacturer of seats, seatbelts and motorsport products. Giorgio MARSIAJ founded the company in the 1970s, but he sees a future only if the government pays attention to Italy's slowing industrial production.
We just need the government to realize the big challenge that the country and the industry, we have nearly 11% unemployment.
Marco Rizzone is part of the coalition government's Commission for Economic Development.
We are lowering taxes, we are lowering bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is the worst tax we have in Italy. 1 year is not sufficient to change an economy of a country. Because if you have a job problem, an employment problem, you cannot solve it in 1 year.
The real test for Europe's second producer will be to endure this economic pressure and allow an industrial rebound. Osama Bin Javaid, Al Jazeera, Turin.